So I've been a stay-at-home parent for 12 years. My oldest is 12, and that's when I decided to stay home.
I'm Kamala Sloan, and I'm the mom of 3 kiddos.
I think one of the biggest challenges is there's a bit of a negative label as a stay-at-home parent. A lot of people think that I just stay home and do nothing. And so I think that being confident in being a stay-at-home parent and being proud and trying to get people to understand that there's a lot more involved being a stay-at-home parent than just staying home.
Probably the biggest tip I can say is to be nice to yourself, which I'm not good at, but I always try and help others to see that, because I do know how important it is having a mom that was a stay-at-home mom. I saw her struggle, so I know how much she beat herself up.
I always try to do something for myself. I have a hobby that helps, and then I try to run, so that gives me time to think things that I need to get done through the day, or just time for myself. And also a cup of coffee. I always have coffee.
Also bedtimes and having a nighttime routine are heaven sends. They're good for the kiddos, but they also make it so that mommy and daddy have time.
Find a hobby for sure. For me, it was like I like to decorate and redo furniture, and even like all of my frames and my table, like everything I try and redo, and it is fun to me. So taking time out in the day just to do those sort of things kind of gets me through all of the like stuff I don't like to do.
I have done crafts. I have banners that I make for the kids in their rooms that make their rooms specials, places for them. I like to make stuff. I like to make projects out of stuff. I have a dresser that we're refurbishing for his room. So finding different projects around the house, since I can't go out and have projects with the horses, is probably my biggest hobby I have now.
If I could go back in time before I had kids, I would probably tell myself to be more confident, because I think sometimes I doubt myself a lot, and especially with being a parent, you feel like you're doing things wrong, or you're not doing things good enough. And my girls are thriving and they're doing well, and I'm thriving and I'm doing well, so I would say just be confident and you can totally do it.
I probably tell myself to like myself a lot more. Because there's qualities in yourself that you'll find in your kids that you go, oh, that's amazing, where did that come from? And you realize it's from you. There's personality aspects to my daughters that I think are fantastic, that actually have a lot to do with me or my husband.
No, I don't ever regret the decision to be a stay-at-home mom. I think sometimes I wonder how differently things would have gone if I didn't, but in the end, I would do it again. I'd stay at home, yeah.
I've had the question asked to me several times by other people if I regret being a stay-at-home mom. I do, or I have, I guess I should say. Just because I think people don't think I do a lot, and I do a lot, and it's exhausting. However, even though there's parts of working that I do miss, I don't regret what I do now.